on our right, the canal end. Galway defending on our left, the railway end. Galway playing with a slight breeze in this first half. There is no sun, a darkish sky, everything set for what should be a classic game of hurling. Sean O'Connor, the referee, checking his watches. The band marching off the field. Everything set now for the throw-in. Number 8 for Galway, John Connolly. Number 8 for Kilkenny, Frank Cummins. And just back behind them, Chunky O'Brien, and also back there is Sean Murphy. There we are now, the lineup, and everything set now as the cameramen get the heck out of there. And the game is on, and it's Kilkenny first to break away. Chunky O'Brien, but Iggy Clark intercepts over the side of the field now. This is Frank Cummins for Kilkenny. John Connolly tapping down nicely. Up towards Marty Barrett, but oh, lovely bit of fielding there by Brian Cody into Pat Henderson. And this is Eddie Kerr coming nipping out. Trying to get it across to Mick Trotty. Referee penalising Kilkenny for a bit of holding there. Eddie doesn't quite know what it's all about, but the referee was right beside the play and had no doubt whatsoever. On the 50-yard line, Sean Silk. Oh, a lovely ball. And Noel Skean under pressure in his own goal, but the referee has penalised. Referee has blown his whistle and has penalised somebody. I think it is Kilkenny for one of the Galway men being inside the small square, and when the ball was coming in there. And that's Sean O'Connor, the referee, calling for the ball. He's having some kind of a conversation there with Noel as they wait, but now the referee goes 100 an hour out the field as Noel Skean places the ball for the free. This is Billy Fitzpatrick, up towards Eddie Kerr and Niall McInerney. And Eddie Kerr blocking that one down. The hand pass to Kieran Purcell. Iggy Jones is... yes, Iggy Clark is in there after him, but he gets the ball back now to Sean Silk. Sean Silk out to John Connolly. And John recovering well there. Over the line ball for Kilkenny. Marty Barrett nearly had a hairline fracture somewhere else the way he slipped on the concrete down there. Tom McCormack to take the line ball. Oh, very, very short one. Took quite a divot. Nicely passed back by Frank Cummins to Tom McCormack. And going harmlessly over the end line and wide. No score. Almost 3 minutes gone. Michael Conneely with the puck up. High one. And it has gone off the Kilkenny man, says the linesman, and it is a line ball for Galway, just about 60 yards out from the Kilkenny goal. John Connolly to take. Not quite what he intended. This is Pat Lawler. Sean Silk. John Connolly under with Frank Cummins. Cummins getting his stick to it. Billy Fitzpatrick. Mick Crotty. Referee penalising Sean Murphy for holding on to Mick Crotty when he was in possession, and there is a free to Kilkenny, dead straight in front of the goal, about 60 yards out, and Liam Chunky O'Brien to take it. It's high and it's over the bar, the first score of the game. Chunky O'Brien, Liam O'Brien, the centre field man, the scorer of that one, and almost 4 minutes gone in this first half as Kilkenny lead by 1 point to no score. A good long puck out, dropping inside the 50. P.J. Qualter with it now. And P.J. Qualter is fouled. No. He has scored in whistle, a good 4 or 5 seconds before P.J. Qualter, who was held there before P.J. took the shot, and now it's a free. Jerry Coon to take it. No mistake about it this time. There's the equalizer. Jerry Coon, the sharpshooter, wing half forward. He was very accurate indeed in the semi-final. 1 point each after just short of 5 minutes gone in this first half. John Connolly. This is Pat Lawler for Kilkenny. P.J. Malloy after him, but it's still Pat Lawler. Joe Clark. That's Pat Lally. And this is Chunky O'Brien all alone. And a lovely shot from inside the 40 yards. And it's a Kilkenny point by Chunky O'Brien, his second point of the game. Kilkenny 2 points, Galway 1, 5.5 minutes gone in this first half. And another long puck out now. Ball just won't come up. Hit away over the far side by Joe McDonough. This is P.J. Malloy. And P.J. shot is high and it's over the bar. P.J. Malloy coming across from the far side of the field, getting that ball into the centre and sending it over without any doubt whatsoever. Kilkenny 2 points, Galway 2. 6 minutes gone. Burke with it now, a long one from way out the field. There's a tail on it and it's gone wide. Well, this game promised to be exciting. This game is exciting. Frank took a right belt to that ball from 70 yards from his own goal, and it just tailed away. Listen to that crowd. Billy Fitzpatrick coming in. Iggy Clark. Sean Murphy now with the ball. And it's gone over the line, just barely gone over the line. Pádraig Fahey almost got to it. That was he with the helmet going for the ball, but didn't quite make it. Ball over the line. Line ball, little Fan Larkin to take it. Across to Tom McCormack. Tackled by Jerry Coon. Lovely pulling on in the air there by Frank Cummins. This is Niall McInerney. And this is Van Larkin. Hand up, coming away with the ball, but tapped a little bit there as he was coming out, and there's a free to be taken by Pat Henderson for Kilkenny. Kieran Purcell with the hand up as he did against Wexford, where he didn't hold this one. Cleared out by Pat Lally. Tom McCormack intended for Frank Cummins. John Connolly gets there. This is Tom McCormack of Kilkenny. Dangerous ball. Michael Connelly grabbing it with confidence. And a line ball for Kilkenny. 60, just less than 60 yards out from the Galway goal. To be taken by Liam Chunky O'Brien, the man who likes to solo up the field with the ball as if it was stuck to his hurley. What a lovely centre this is. Ball breaks down. Sean Silk out to the wing. Cleared out by Pat Lally. And this is Jerry Coon coming away, trying to come away. Hand passing the ball out, but he is fouled, and there is a free for Galway just inside the Kilkenny 70. John Connolly, sharp-shooting John, coming up to take it. The man from Connemara. It's in front of the goal. It's going to the right. Marty Brennan tries to keep it in play, doesn't succeed. The ball goes wide, and there's still 2 points each. Noel Skeen getting his hitting out Hurley out. Chunky O'Brien from 70 yards out. And Eddie Kerr pulling on it with Niall McInerney. Eddie getting the better of that one, and he hasn't been winning all the battles up to now by any means. and he's a little bit annoyed with the angle with which that pass came into him. Michael Keneally showing the ball that he has it ready to puck out. Showing it and proving it by dropping it 50 yards from the Kilkenny goal. Frank Cummins, Chunky O'Brien. And Kieran Purcell has moved out into the half line, and Pat Delaney has gone in full line. But now it's Galway into the attack. PJ Malloy. Back now to Pádraig Fahy on the 50-yard line. Oh, a very, very short run by Pádraig. Out to Chunky O'Brien. Eddie Kerr trying to get away from Niall McInerney, but Niall McInerney has the ball. Out now towards Ziggy Clark. Over towards Marty Barrett and Brian Cody, and Brian Cody has got it again. Hand passed out now to Tom McCormack. Hand passed up now to Frank Cummins, and Frank putting Kilkenny attacking. What a lovely hurling. Pat Delaney getting the ball, but hooshed off it as he almost got it. He got a hold of it, but was shouldered away as he got it, and the ball went wide. Still 2 points each. Chunky O'Brien having a great day of it out there in one half of the centre field. Iggy Clark trying to get the ball up, it just won't come. Kicks it over the line. Line ball for Kilkenny. This is Van Larkin. Lovely piece of feeding there by Frank Cummins. Pat Delaney racing out. That's number 11 for Kilkenny. Run out to is Pat Lally, number 4 for Galway, and he sends it a shortish clearance, added to briefly by Joe Clark. Dangerous sort of clearance over this side of the field. Kieran Purcell, who's moved out to the half line, and it's gone wide, and the score remains 2 points each. Kieran not looking too happy with it. Michael Keneally with the puck out, not quite as long this time. Jerry Coon. Brian Cody doesn't get this, and Van Larkin comes across to the far wing. And a kind of desperation clearance out over the sideline. Line ball for Galway, about 60 yards out from the Kilkenny goal. Joe McDonough to take it. Nice cut. Frank Burke. Pat Henderson. Frank Burke getting it a little bit away, but Pat's still in there. And Brian Cody. Robbed by PJ Malloy and towards the goal. Dolsky in. The Stonewall himself. And the ball gone out over the line. Line ball on the far side of the field, and the linesman signalling at the Kilkenny ball. Going over to take it, Pat Lawler. Kilkenny a little bit surprised, I think, that was coming their way. Eddie Kerr. Nicely pulled on by Michael Brennan. Billy Fitzpatrick is shot from a very awkward angle, and it's just gone wide. Right across the goal. Billy going down to the right corner, snapping the ball up and then sending it right across the goal, and it was a very, very near thing indeed. Those pucks out are getting shorter and shorter, but they're added to by PJ Malloy. Ball gone into the goal mouth, and again it's Noel Skeen coming out to clear this time. Billy Fitzpatrick and John Connolly going for it together. John Connolly doesn't quite keep it in play. Line ball for Kilkenny, just on their own 70-yard line. That's Tom McCormack, the left half back, who's come over to take it. Kieran Purcell. Michael Brennan going through with the shot now. And oh, a great save! Oh, a great save by Michael Keneally. Oh, what a brilliant, brilliant save it was. It is a 70, but here's the shot again. Look how he got to it. Deflected it out and lifted himself right off the ground and doing it. What a save. And I think everybody in the place would go in and pat him on the back the way he saved that one. A 70, it was deflected over the end line, but by heavens, what a save. Pat Henderson coming up to take it on the 70-yard line. High and straight over the bar. A point for Kilkenny, a point for Pat Henderson to make it Kilkenny 3 points, Galway 2, and almost 15 minutes gone in the first half. Michael Conheely. Oh dear, that's a very, very bad puck out indeed. Comes out this side of the field, luckily for him, to Joe McDonough. Kilkenny men watching the short passes of the Galway men. Kieran Purcell penalised for holding onto the ball too long, turning round and round with it. And there's a free in to be taken by Jerry Coon. Jerry with the wide stance. Christy O'Connor Jr. wouldn't take better. A high one, and it's straight over the bar, and they're level again. Jerry Coon, the scorer of that one, his second point of the game. Kilkenny 3 points, Galway 3 points. And the strange thing about this game, every time Kilkenny went away to get a score, back came Galway to get another. Referee penalising Kieran Purcell for getting up on the back of Sean Silk. John Connolly to take it inside his own 70. Oh, a lovely ball. It's gone out towards the left. It's kept in play there by Pádraig Fahy. Sean Larkin, or Fran Larkin, trying to get in. Nicky Orr coming out with it now. Nicky still coming out with it, but the referee has penalised Galway for a little bit of stopping them the hard way, and there's a free out for Kilkenny, just outside their own 14. Oh, what, about 18 yards out. Olskeen to take it. Sean Murphy with it now, a little bit of solo. The hand pass into Frank Burke. And Burke, a high lobbing ball that's gone out to the right and just gone wide. Frank Burke getting that one into his hand very quickly, taking a shot under pressure, and that's 2 goals he's had at points from fairly far out that didn't quite come off. Olskeen. Break of the dropping ball goes to Tom McCormick. Up at Eddie Kerr and Neil McInerney. Eddie getting it into the centre, but it's Sean Silk. This is Pat Henderson. Frank Cummins. Galway may have exploited the hand pass against Cork, but Kilkenny are doing it today. Kieran Purcell again trying to grab a ball there, but can't. And that was an unnecessary type of trip there by Kieran Purcell. And personal foul, how are you? That is a free for Galway from their own 50-yard line. Sean Silk to take it. And what a belt on that ball. PJ Qualter gets it into his hand. Across to Frank Burke in front of the goal. Frank is shot. The goal! A goal! There it is. There's the man, and let's see how he did it. Here's the ball. A crack, a shot, and into the back of the net. Well, Frank may have missed 2 sitting points, but he certainly got that goal. Galway 1-3, Kilkenny 3 points, and we make it about 18 minutes gone in this first half. And Brian Cody now with the ball for Kilkenny. What a treat of a game this is. Joe McDonough. Galway trying to... No, Van Larkin and Pat Henderson fouled there by a push in the back and a pull along with it. The mighty Pat, he's got 4 All-Ireland medals already. What a credit he is to the game. Out towards the left to the man with 5, towards Eddie Kerr, but Eddie beaten by Niall McInerney. to John Connolly, to Jerry Coon. But Jerry, although pulling on the ball, forced to send it out over the sideline. Line ball for Kilkenny, Tom McCormack to take it. Chunky O'Brien. Sean Silk, not Sean Silk, but Joe McDonough. And Brian Cody coming way down for the ball, getting it to Pat Henderson. John Connolly trying to open up the play, but the man who gets the ball is Pat Lawler of Kilkenny. And the referee blows his whistle for a free to Galway for a pull on the ball before the ball came down. A pull there by Mick Crotty before the ball came down, and there is a free out for Galway. And the referee has increased the length from their own goal of this shot because of dissent from some of the players. So Galway take it and send it upfield. Brian Cody. The coolness of years on the shoulders of youth. And out comes Noel Skehan to take the free. Here trying to open up a movement there, can't quite get it where he wants it. It goes out to Chunky O'Brien. And Chunky not going too far with his soloing today. It doesn't pay too much. And a high ball got up there by Michael Brennan and sent over the bar for a point for Kilkenny. Michael Brennan, who was moved out to right half forward, snapping it up and sending it over, making the score now. Galway 1 goal and 3 points, that is 6 points. Kilkenny 4 points. About 22 minutes or so gone in the first half. Frank Burke now for Galway. P.J. Malloy. Nicely blocked down by Pat Lawler. Up to Pat Delaney, who pulls a little bit early there and has caught Sean Silk across the ankle. And there is a free out for Galway. You can see Sean Silk limping a little bit there as he goes back to take this free. Michael Crotty, top of the right. Michael Brennan, right half forward. As this free is taken in towards the goal mouth, it's pulled down by P.J. Qualter. Doesn't quite connect as heartily as he'd like. Noel Skehan clearing up. Liam Chunky O'Brien. Pat Delaney, who's come back out to the centre half forward position, with Kieran Purcell gone in full forward. And this is Kieran trying to get his hand to the ball. The ball hopping in to Michael Conheely, and out it goes. Sean Murphy waiting for the pass as P.J. Malloy, but he'd want to be out of the sideline seat to get that one. Line ball for Kilkenny, just inside their own 70, and Pat Lawler to take it. Galway 1 goal and 3 points, Kilkenny 4 points, 6 points to 4. Billy Fitzpatrick, the captain of the team, one of the 21-year-olds on it. Getting it in, and a shot that's gone over the bar. A point by Michael Crotty. A point by Mick Crotty, moved in, as I say, to right corner forward. No dilly-dallying, no time for any elaboration here today. You get the ball, you hit the ball. Galway lead 1-3 to Kilkenny's 5 points. Little bit of a mix-up there. Frank Burke running into one of the Kilkenny men, a little bit accidentally, I would say. Pat Henderson. And a lovely bit of bringing down there by Eddie Kerr, and here he goes right through. He tapped it over to the wing, and it's a shot, but it's saved. Michael Conheely. Now Liam O'Brien in the sandwich. And here he is, Michael Conheely, the man who's certainly doing his stuff for Galway today. And Eddie Kerr coming out now to take this free, and if he gets this, this will be his first score of the game.
Eddie the crowd.
Just inside the 50-yard line, about 45 yards up. And And it's over the bar, and Eddie Carepoint making the score now level. Galway 1 goal and 3 points. Kilkenny 6 points after just 24 minutes of play first half. Michael Connelly getting length back into his pucks. Brian Cody chopped down there by Marty Barrett, and there's a free out for Kilkenny just inside their own 50. And when I say just inside, I mean just inside, a matter of inches. And Michael Crotty, another point for Kilkenny. Michael Crotty coming across from the right wing, getting it on the 21-yard line, and Kilkenny lead again, 7 points to Galway's 1 goal and 3. The substitute coming on for the Galway team. We'd follow the play as Pádraig Fahy sends it low in towards PJ Malloy. PJ Malloy in towards the goalmouth. Noel Skean. And the referee penalising the Galway man for tackling the goalkeeper inside. The Michael Connelly has come on. Marty Barrett has gone off. Nolsky. John Silk. John Connolly. Jerry Coon. And Tom McCormick after him. PJ Qualter and Nicky Orr. Line ball for Galway, just about 1 yard from the corner flag, way up on our right. Just about there. Jerry Coon gone up to take it. One of the small men, physically, but not in heart. And he cuts it in and he sends it wide. For a few moments it looked as if it had just gone over the bar. It hadn't, it was wide. Kilkenny still lead by 7 points to Galway's 1 goal and 3. Not getting that one as he'd like. Michael Brennan from way out the field. A dangerous dropping ball brought down. It might have been a point. Saved by Connelly, but it's gone wide. He took a chance. He went up for that one. Brought it down. The forwards were in after it, but one of them sent it over the line and sent it wide. Change of stick. Stopper left to one side. Hitter taken into action. Line ball for Galway, about 70 yards from their own goal. And this is Joe McDonough walking over now to take it. Nicky Orr and PJ Qualter going for it together. Michael Connolly, brother of John Connolly. Pat Henderson, brother of John, who played with the Kilkenny Miners winning team. Pat's puck out over the line ball for Galway. 55 yards out from the Kilkenny goal, 28 minutes gone, first half. Iggy Clark. Brought down by Michael Brennan, or held there, blocked by Michael Brennan. He hasn't got a Hurley anymore, but he's certainly got feet. Pat Lawler has a stick and sends the ball over the sideline. Iggy Clark again. Iggy, one of the Clark brothers on the Galway team. The other is Joe at full back. Here he comes. PJ Qualter trying to get his hand to the ball. Pat Henderson does. And the referee awards a free to Kilkenny. Must have been somebody holding somebody or something in there. Somebody done somebody wrong in there. Noel Skean. Murphy now. Van Larkin batting it down. Jerry Coon coming across. This is Van Larkin gone back for it. Oh, what a lovely sidestep. Tom McCormick. This is Michael Crotty trying to get it in. Pat Lally coming out after him. This move in now towards Kieran Purcell. Kilkenny trying very hard to work a goal here. Michael Brennan's puck blocked down. Sean Silk back out to Pat Delaney. Free out as one of the Galway men has gone down with a knock. A free out to Galway from about 30 yards from their own goal. Sean Silk was down briefly. He's all right, and the free out is taken by Niall McInerney. P.J. Malloy. And Van Larkin. P.J. Malloy tried to get to this one. Will he get it yet? Pat Lawler beats him to it now. Frank Commons from 70 yards from his own goal. Michael Connelly in the goal. I don't care if he's got a spoon or a knife and fork down there to save that ball. He's saving it and saving it well and clearing it out to the far side of the field. Liam O'Brien just inside the 50-yard line. Oh, a lovely cut right across the goal mouth, and it's gone wide. That was one of those that might have wound up anywhere. Chunky had a great first 10 minutes or so, but the last 10 minutes or so, well, he's just doing his stuff without being really outstanding as he was in the very early stages. From the puck out, it's Pat Lawler for Kilkenny. Matt Henderson for Kilkenny. Sean Murphy after him, and the referee penalises Sean Murphy for holding, and there's a free out for Kilkenny. We're in the closing 3 minutes of this first half. Kilkenny leading by 1 point. This is Eddie Kerr, and now they lead by 2 points as Eddie snapped that one over to send it over, his second score of the game. And Eddie Kerr, the scorer of that, making the score now 8 points to 6. That is 8 points for Kilkenny, 1 goal and 3 points for Galway. And Galway attacking again. But the attack broken up. Liam O'Brien must have heard what I said a moment ago. There he goes with the ball stuck to his hurley. Just look at it. And the referee penalises Galway for a tackle on the incoming Liam O'Brien, and there is a free in for Kilkenny. What a run from his own 50-yard line to the inside the 21-yard line, and here is a free to be taken by Eddie Kerr on the 21. And Eddie sends it high and over the bar to make the score now 9 points for Kilkenny. Galway 1 goal and 3 points, and we make it less than 2 minutes left in this first half. P.J. Malloy, a lovely lobbing one in, but now it's gone to the left and it has gone wide. Puck out to be taken by Noel Skehan. Nicely held by Frank Cummins. And wide. Some of the Kilkenny men looking out appealingly towards the referee that Kieran Purcell was put to the ground, but the referee ignoring any such claims. Michael Connelly with the puck out. And this is Frank Burke now coming away. No. Well, Frank has had about 3 shots at points. He missed them. He had 1 shot for a goal. He didn't miss that. Kilkenny leading by 3 points as we enter the final minute of the first half. Eddie Clark. Putting the ball down towards Sean Murphy. This is Pat Henderson. And Pat is tackled rather unceremoniously and unnecessarily so, just as the Galway man was some minutes ago. Free out for Kilkenny, Pat Henderson to take it. The Johnstown man. Referee looking at his watch. Niall McInerney. Jerry Coon. First timing it, but belting it out over the sideline. We're very near the half-time whistle now. Referee looking very, very carefully at his watch now. I wouldn't be surprised when Brian Cody takes this puck that... no, he still has a few seconds. No, there it goes. Yes, there it goes. The half-time whistle. And so, at half-time, Kilkenny lead with the score. Kilkenny 9 points. Galway 1 goal and 3. Certainly a game that has lived up to its promise of fast, exciting hurling. And thank heavens we've another 35 minutes still to go. All set now for the start of the second half. Kilkenny 9 points. Galway 1 goal and 3. And the slightish breeze favouring Kilkenny in the second half, and it is just a slightish breeze. The keenness on those men's faces now as they await the referee's throwing in of the ball. Sean Murphy on the right, behind him John Connolly. On the left is Chunky O'Brien, and behind him Frank Cummins. And it's Galway away at the start. This is Michael Connolly. And it's a high ball, but it's a wide one from about 60 yards out. 9 points to 6. Kilkenny leading. Noel Skeen with the puck out for Kilkenny. Bit of stalemate there. Iggy Clark. Iggy Clark again now. Chunky O'Brien. Mick Brennan. And Kieran Purcell's caught this one all right. The shot blocked down. Out to Eddie Kerr. His shot blocked down. And his eventual shot is a wide. And some of the Niall McInerney out there urging the Galway men to get with it. He was about 20 yards from the Galway goal, and the crowd seemed to have taken up his urgings because the crowd are urging Galway to do just about the same thing. But it's Kilkenny who are reacting. PJ Lally fouled for tapping there on Mick Crowder, penalised for tapping there on Mick Crotty, and it is a free to be taken by Eddie Kerr. And he sends it over the bar. Another point for Kilkenny, another point for Eddie Kerr. And that's Eddie's 4th point of the game. Kilkenny 10 points, Galway 1 goal and 3. 2 minutes in the second half. PJ Malloy now racing away. A lovely shot from way out the field, but no, it's just gone wide. Galway trying to pick off the scores. PJ Malloy there, who's so adept at it, trying to pick them off from out the field, but there's no loose hurling whatsoever. And Iggy Clark's clearance goes right out to the waiting Chunky O'Brien, and it's gone wide. Ooh, very, very nearly deflected there, but it went wide. O'Brien out on the left wing there, got a ball, absolutely made a present of a ball there, and it didn't go quite where he wanted. 10 points to 6 in favour of Kilkenny. Iggy Clark. Oh, lovely fielding there by Brian Cody. What a wonderful young hurler he is. And here comes Michael Crotty now. And this is Eddie Kerr, and that's the goal! saved it. It's now 110 to 1-3 in favour of Kilkenny. Can Galway come back now? Michael Crotty takes another shot and it's over the bar for another point. And all this with less than 4 minutes gone in the second half. There is Mick Crotty, who sent that one over to make it 111 to 1-3. Oh, Galway need a goal but badly to keep this game alive. Brian Cody, one of the greats of Kilkenny today. Nicely beaten there by P.J. Malloy. On the 14 now, the referee has blown his whistle. Noel Skeen diving in a Mark Spitz-like manner, not quite getting to the ball, but it was all unnecessary because there's a free for Galway, 21 yards out, dead straight in front of the goal. Jerry Coon to take it, and is he going to have a go for a goal? He bends, he lifts, he doesn't, he taps it over the bar. A point, Jerry Coon, number 10, the scorer, and that makes the score now 14 points to 7, double scores, 111 to 1-4. 5 minutes gone in this second half. P.J. Malloy. Pat Henderson back to cut it off. Jerry Coon in after him. And this is Frank Burke now. He's hooped. And Van Larkin with a great clearance. What a clearance. And Kieran Purcell back to Eddie Kerr. Eddie not expecting it. Michael Brennan not expecting it. Eddie out to Pat Delaney. Pat Delaney is shot and it's over the bar. Kilkenny combining now with these short telling passes. The ball going a short distance but going exactly where it should. Kilkenny 1 goal and 12 points. Galway 1 goal and 4. 6 minutes gone, second half. Pat Lally. P.J. Malloy. A real lively force in the Galway attack in towards ball comes back out to Pádraig Fahey. Scooped out to the far side there. P.J. Qualter pulls on it, but no, out it comes now to John Connolly. John shot a hopping, dangerous ball. Qualter takes a shot and it's a goal! It's a goal! It's a goal! P.J. Qualter! P.J. Qualter was the one who finished it. Here it comes in from John Connolly. Goes up in the air. P.J. Qualter goes up for it, taps it down, and it's in the net. And that keeps this game so much alive. 1-12 for Kilkenny, 2-4 for Galway, and only 7 minutes gone in the second half. And here comes Galway again. Sean Murphy, who just can't get to that ball as quickly as he would like, is fouled there, and there is a free going to Iggy Clark. It was Iggy who in fact was fouled, but Sean can't quite get moving in there in the centre of the field. This is Sean Silk. P.J. Malloy, the organiser of the comeback, but also the man who pulled where there wasn't a ball, and there's a free for Kilkenny. Exactly, a free for Kilkenny. To be taken by Pat Henderson, just about 60 yards out from their own goal and 20 yards in from the near sideline. Pat Henderson. And Kieran Purcell keeps it in play. Sean Silk is fouled and there's a free out for Galway. Tapping down like that is illegal. Niall McInerney urging the Galway players to keep up the field as he takes this free. And this time it's Pat Lawler beating P.J. Malloy. Michael Brennan. Iggy Clark. Pat Lawler. Kieran Purcell. Nick Crotty trying to get it in. Pat Lally trying to get it out. Eddie Kerr getting it into his hand. And here comes Sean Silk. Galway aren't licked yet, as they say. And Sean Silk on soloing way up the field. 3 Kilkenny men, 4, make it 5, and then 5th is Pat Henderson, up to John Connolly. John Connolly, 30 yards out. It's high, and it's gone over the bar. John Connolly going through with that one, and what a wonderful move it was. Kilkenny 1 goal in 12, Galway 2 goals in 5, 15 points to 11, and about 9 minutes gone in the first half. The dropping ball and the waiting man. Liam O'Brien's shot is high, and it's over the bar to increase the Kilkenny lead once again. Liam O'Brien making it 113 to 2-5. Michael Conneely, 70 yards out to the Kilkenny goal. O'Brien again with the ball, really having a fine game now. He's chopped there, and a free to Kilkenny to be taken by Pat Henderson. Pat placing it just outside his own 70-yard line, a matter of inches. Taking his right stance, look at the movement of the feet, now he's satisfied. Hotty is sent it wide, and the score remains 16 points to 11 in favour of Kilkenny after 10 minutes of play. The big Johnstown man playing one of his usually sound games for Kilkenny. Michael Conneely putting everything he's got behind that puck out. This is Tom McCormack. And the ball getting at the end line now. This is Mick Crotty trying to get through. There's a penalty. There's a penalty. Ball's in the net and all the rest, but it's a penalty. A free against Galway for a foul on the in possession Mick Crotty, and Eddie Kerr is going to take it. Michael Conneely stopped 2 of these against Cork. Can he do it again? There he is. There are 2 other men in there with him. Joe Clark and Niall McInerney. There is Eddie Kerr. There's the goalkeeper. There's his shot, and it's gone way up over the bar. I don't think Eddie intended that. I think the ball got away from him as he lifted it, and he had to go after it and tap it over the bar, making it 17 points for Kilkenny, 11 for Galway. That's 114 to 2-5 in favour of Kilkenny. And Frankfurt leaving that one behind him, and you don't leave anything behind you with Chunky O'Brien around. And with Frank Cummins to help him, well, just look what happened. But it's Galway who come up. No, they don't yet. It's Kilkenny on top now as Eddie Kerr sends one in, a hopping dangerous ball, and it's saved by Michael Conneely. And it's grabbed in the air there by John Connolly. Out now to Iggy Clark. Once again, the whipper-up of crumbs from every table, Chunky O'Brien. And now it's Mick Crotty. Mick Brennan. Nicely blocked by Sean Silk, but Mick Brennan, oh, a lovely kick ball there. He's a footballer as well as a hurler, and he can prove it. That makes it 18 points to 11. The score of that one, Mick Brennan. Mick Crotty lost a boot and a shin guard, I think, as he was going through. He certainly lost a boot. He's replacing that now as the ball comes downfield. Big Pat. Joe McDonough. Frank Burke. John Connolly running into it, getting it out to the wing. To an unexpecting and unsuspecting P.J. Malloy, but he's got to it and he's bringing it in. And Olstein saving a bullet there, as he's quite capable of doing. Short pass to Pat Lawler. Niall McInerney. And Frank Burke with the ball now. Up to PJ Malloy. PJ into PJ Qualter. The referee has blown his whistle and awards a free for a foul on PJ Qualter and a free to Galway, 21-yard line and about 10 yards to the right of the goal on our left. Jerry Coon to take it. What would you do at this stage? Jerry is content to tap it over the bar to narrow the gap gradually. Our stopwatch says 14 minutes gone, second half. That's Jerry Coon, the scorer, and the scoreboard says 1 goal and 15 points for Kilkenny, 2 goals and 6 points for Galway, or 18 points to 12. That's Kieran Purcell. And this is Pat Delaney with the ball. He takes his shot, and the goalkeeper's got it out. He's got it out. And here's it out the free. It doesn't matter what happens now. It's another penalty. Eddie Kerr sent that one in, but there was another penalty. What a save that was. And here it is. It's very near the end line. It's scooped out, and now Eddie Kerr just going to take the free. Standing over the ball. Here it comes. This time it's down and it's a goal. Eddie Kerr, the scorer. Eddie Kerr, the scorer, crashing it into the left corner of the net, and that makes the score. Kilkenny, 2 goals and 15 points. Galway, 2 goals and 6. 16 minutes gone. Now Pat Lawler. Mick Crotty. Still Mick Crotty. And the referee, no. The referee has awarded a 21-yard free to Kilkenny. On the 21-yard line, he's standing there waiting to show Eddie Kerr the position in which to place the ball. There he is. And he's content to tap this one over the bar to make it 22 points to 12. That is Kilkenny leading with the score now 2 goals and 16 points to Galway's 2 goals and 6. Ball pucked out to this side of the field, a line ball for Kilkenny. Eddie Kerr has scored 2 goals and 6 points. Remember, 2 goals and 11 is his record in an All-Ireland final. Ryan Cody, Sean Murphy has been moved to the attack for Galway, and Mick Connolly is out in centre field. John Larkin to Frank Cummins. Nicely kept in play there by a now helmetless Mick Brennan, Sean Silk, Joe McDonough, PJ Malloy. But the referee penalises PJ as he penalised in the first half as he penalised one of the Kilkenny men in the first half for holding on to the ball too long and turning round and round. This is Pat Henderson. Pat bidding for his 5th All-Ireland medal today as he stands, looks, lifts and strikes. Referee penalising Pat Delaney for being inside the small square, as they call it, before the ball was even adjacent. Niall McInerney with this 3-out. Jerry Coon. PJ Malloy racing out after it. Tom McCormack after him. And a line ball which has gone off Galway man Sean Murphy. And this line ball is just inside the Kilkenny 21. Ryan Cote. Away come Kilkenny again. Liam O'Brien, whether it's on the left side of the field or the right side of the field, he seems to be everywhere. Substitute on for Galway, we'll tell you about it in a moment. Joe Clark clears that one down. And Van Larkin. Mick Brennan, Mick Crotty. It's high and it's gone over the bar for another point. Another point for Kilkenny, scored by Mick Crotty. That's 2 goals and 17 points to 2 goals and 6 in favour of Kilkenny. 23 points to 12. About 20 minutes gone in the second half. PJ Qualter. Back to Jerry Coon. And Jerry, a shot from way out the field that's gone oh so wide. And on as a sub is Ted Murphy, who's come on at left corner back, and gone off is Pat Lally. Now Noel Skean with the puck out. 2:17 to 2:6. Kilkenny the clear leaders now. This is McConnelly. Certainly Galway may be trailing by quite an amount, but by heavens how they're battling. There's a dangerous ball, PJ Qualter adding to it, but back is Brian Cody. And if Liam O'Brien could do it, Brian Cody can do it. Back bowler. Dickie Clark. Michael Connolly, and oh, that's the way the cookie crumbles. When things aren't going right for you, things go right for somebody else. And the man who took advantage there was Frank Cummins. What wonderful opportunism as he came in to send that one over the bar to make it now 24 points to 12, 2:18 to 2:6. "21 minutes gone in that second half. And here come Galway now. PJ Malloy, a shot, and it's gone over the bar. It was just too high to go into the goal. It went over the bar. PJ Malloy, the scorer, making it 2 goals and 18 points to 2 goals and 7. PJ, who certainly has been very energetic, trying to liven up the Galway attack, which seemed to get a little bit sleepy, shall we say. Well, here he is. He's everywhere. Liam O'Brien. Ted Murphy. Jerry Coon. And this is Pat Henderson. Joe Clark to Brother Iggy. And Chunky O'Brien in towards the goal mouth. Pat Delaney, Mick Crotty, and Ted Murphy from somewhere getting his stick to it. Line ball for Kilkenny. Frank Cummins to take. This is Billy Fitzpatrick, and it is a half-pass net, but the umpires are in consultation. It was Mick Crotty who put it in, and it is disallowed. The goal is disallowed as the player was inside the parallelogram. And just to confirm what the umpires saw, watch the man on the left. There he is inside, and it is a correct decision. 24 points to 13 in favour of Kilkenny. This is Michael Connolly. That was Michael Connolly, and this is a foul Michael Brennan. And now Chunky O'Brien to take this free about 60 yards out from the Galway goal. And it's over the bar, yet another point. Making it now 2 goals and 19 points for Kilkenny, 2 goals and 7 points for Galway, 27-13. Pat Henderson. Well, if you can't stop him one way, you can stop him another, but the referee doesn't agree. Chunky O'Brien on his own 70-yard line, going to take a shot. And so help me, he sent it over the bar. From exactly his own 70-yard line, straight over the bar. And this is now like a procession as Kilkenny lead by 26 points to Galway's 13. John Connolly, who has been out of the game for a little while now. And a free in as Galway bring in another sub. Seamus Grealish is in the Galway team now. We'll check on who has gone off in a moment. 2:20 to 2:7. Jerry Coon sending it over the bar to make it 2:20 to 2:8. About 26 minutes gone in the second half. The score now, Kilkenny 26 points, Galway 14. Out comes the puck out, and the referee penalises a thundering Kilkenny man named Kieran Purcell, who now has discarded his white helmet. Now he does it. And there is a free for Galway just outside their own 50. Sean Silk to take it. High ball, and it goes in where Noel Skean gets it to Fan Larkin. Kieran Purcell and Sean Silk going for it together. Ted Murphy, Kieran Purcell, Sean Silk. And the ball gone over the line, off a Kilkenny stick, and it is a Galway ball. John Connolly now trying to get up the field with the ball. PJ Malloy, and PJ over the bar, another point. Another point there for Galway to make it 2 goals and 20 points to Galway's 2 goals and 9. About 27 minutes I make it on our stopwatch. 26 points to 15. And it is Sean Murphy who's gone off the Galway team. Frank Cummins wide. PJ Malloy having some attention to his left leg there from the sideline, all is well. Billy Fitzpatrick for Kilkenny. This is Sean Silk. Frank Burke. Galway have moved Frank Burke into the centre field, and John Connolly centre half forward. But the way things are going now, it doesn't matter what happens. There seems to be a Kilkenny man for every ball, except this one, and it's Iggy Clark for Galway. John Connolly. PJ Malloy. What blocking there by the Kilkenny man. Pat Lawler now. And out over the line for a line ball for Galway. To be taken by Joe McDonough just inside the 70-yard line. And a nice piece of high fielding by Pat Henderson. Ted Murphy coming down for, oh, Ted, fresh air. Quickly covered up for there by Sean Silk. Jerry Coon. And Jerry just sending it wide, and the score remaining 2:20 to 2:9, 26 points to 15. About 7 minutes left in the game. Game that promised so much for so long. Now John Connolly is back out centre field. Frank Cummins is standing all alone over on the far side of the field. But the ball doesn't go to him. Goes beyond them, in fact, to Billy Fitzpatrick. And a pull there by Mick Crotty. But I honestly, and I mean this, I honestly think it looked an awful lot worse than it was. Sean Silk is the man who's down. Sean recovers and Niall McInerney takes the free. And the ball gone out in the clash of the ash over there. I won't be surprised if the linesman throws it in as a linesman's ball. It is a linesman's ball. P.J. Malloy. Corrick Fahy. And a great save by Noel Skee, and in come the forwards, another shot and another save. And this is Nicky Orr. Jerry Coon. Being chased by Chunky O'Brien, he's heading for the corner flag. Oh, a shot right across the goal. Van Larkin getting it. Nick Brennan. And wide. Score remaining. Kilkenny, 2 goals and 20 points. Galway, 2 goals and 9. 4 minutes left in the game. 4 minutes between Kilkenny and their 20th All-Ireland title. And that's the way it looks right now. Mick Crotty now, a high one, and it looks even more like it now as Mick sends that one over to make it now 27 points to 15. That is 2 goals and 21 points for Kilkenny, 2 goals and 9 points for Galway. Corrick Fahy trying to get it up the field, but Kilkenny having that little bit of craft and know-how that years has brought them, turning so many dangerous situations for them into dangerous situations for Galway. And the fire and bite has gone out of this final. Grealish. P.J. Quilter, but he's all alone in there. No use in tapping the ball down because there's no incoming half forward. Jerry Coon, another point. And between Jerry Coon on one wing and P.J. Malloy on the other, nobody can say that Galway went down without trying for all they were worth. Kilkenny 2:21, Galway 2:10. 27 to 16, 3 minutes left in the game. The puck out comes to Frank Cummins, who's all alone. His shot almost deflected, but not quite, by Pat Delaney, and wide. And now people are just going through the motions because there is no way that Galway can pull this one out of the fire. And I think even here's Billy Fitzpatrick coming up now. I was going to say even the strongest Kilkenny supporter would say that Kilkenny are a little bit flattered by that tremendous lead of 27 points to 16. Galway, who have played their absolute hearts out in this game, they had a grip of it at one stage, but they let that grip go. A little bit of the magic bottle for Kilkenny as Eddie Kerr sends over the bar for another point to make it 28 points to 16. That is 2 goals and 22 points for Kilkenny, 2 goals and 10 points for Galway. And Eddie Kerr's total is now 2 goals and 7 points. Pat Henderson, one of the great steady men of Kilkenny for so often. This time he wanted to be too sure. He held on too long. About 2 minutes left in the game as John Connolly gets ready to take this shot. Inside the opposing 70, lobbing it, and who's there but one Pat Henderson. And what a day for the Henderson. Pat getting an All-Ireland senior medal and young John getting an All-Ireland minor medal. Niall McInerney. Iggy Clark. Frank Burke. Mick Grealish. John Connolly. PJ or Porrick Batty. Oh, Porrick across to the far wing to Mick Connolly. No, it just won't go in there. PJ Malloy tapped it is going through, and there is a free for Galway, 21-yard line, and about 15 to 20 yards to the right of the goal down on the left. And John Connolly is going over to take it. We're in the dying moments, and I do mean dying moments, of this All-Ireland final. John Connolly. Will John try a blasting shot? Up he comes. He's going to do that. Low and hard and wide as a gate. So John, who has served Galway so well, ends up this All-Ireland final with a shot that was not so good. And Mick Lanigan and Johnny McGovern and the Kilkenny mentors delighted with what they see and what they hear, because there goes the full-time whistle. And Kilkenny have won the All-Ireland final, have won their 20th All-Ireland title. And the Galway men congratulating them, man for man, swapping jerseys, and a general air of utter delight in the Kilkenny camp. And let me say quite sincerely that I think hurling followers owe a vote of thanks to Galway. I know they've been beaten, and very well beaten, but I think that everybody owes a vote of thanks to Galway for the fine game that they played. They just didn't have the craft, the final know-how that only years can bring.
To Kilkenny, I say, you are the proud bearers of a proud tradition. You are indeed worthy champions. Corinche all dahas orum inish. An corn show, corn vicari, avranu Liam McGillifari, captain for Kilkenny.
And Billy Fitzpatrick, 21-year-old Billy, holds that trophy high.